what my greedy husband eats in a day on a Disney cruise. He started the day with a protein shake, and I said that was unnecessary, but of course he didn't listen to me. So for breakfast, we went to Palo and started off with some mimosas. Then the waiter brought out this tray of pastries and a bowl of bread, which we didn't order, but he's not going to say no. He had a couple of pastries and then moved on to the fancy bread. Then he had a 3-cheese omelette, and look how fancily the waiter does the pepper. After the omelette, he had a bowl of tomato soup, and I know you're thinking that's not breakfast food, but it is 10 a.m, so technically this is brunch. So he polished off the soup and then a pizza arrived. He did only half of this pizza because the other half was mine. Still, he ate half the pizza with a knife and fork, of course, because it is a posh restaurant. Next up is a plate of mushroom ravioli. Only 3 raviolis because the posher the place, the fewer raviolis you get. That's just the law of ravioli. I don't make the rules. Then the waiter brought us a dessert menu and he went for the lemon cheesecake, and it was a lot bigger than I expected, so it took a while, but of course he finished it all. We went back to the cabin and we were feeling a bit tired after all that food, so of course he just smashed a pre-workout and went straight to the gym. Then he came back from the gym and had another protein shake, and by now it's lunchtime, so he went to Goofy's Grill. Matt is a vegetarian, so he ordered the Impossible Burger and fries. And then Disney Wish has this dessert shop which is called Joyful Sweets, and it's themed around the Inside Out movies. So he thought about getting a cake, but instead went for this bowl with 3 scoops of ice cream and 5 toppings, and he ate that while we watched a movie by the pool. Then we went back to the cabin and he felt peckish, so we had a few dry roasted peanuts. And next we went to this Princess and the Frog themed bar and he had a beignet, which is a pastry from New Orleans. He dipped it in chocolate, and these are not first date food at all, but luckily we're married, so it's all good. He finished that and then we went to the theatre to watch Aladdin, and he had this big tub of salted popcorn. And then for dinner we went to the Marvel themed restaurant, which is just so cool. Matt had a bread roll with butter and some of this red pepper dip, which was delicious. And for his first starter, he went for the mushrooms. And of course, he's ordered the cheese and broccoli soup as well. He doesn't like broccoli, but he ate it anyway because this boy does not waste food. For his third starter, he had a big salad with some nachos on it. And then he ordered this huge frozen Coke drink in a souvenir cup. For his main, he had the gnocchi. It came with broccoli and tomatoes, which he doesn't like, but he ate them anyway. And he was kind of full at this point, but there was, of course, still some room for his second cheesecake of the day. As we were eating dessert, Spider-Man arrived, and I thought he was going to leave Matt hanging, but gladly he did deliver the fist bump. And I did think at this point that was the end of his eating, but of course, when we got back to the room, there were chocolates on the bed, so we ate those too.